Five otherworldly sea creatures you've never heard of. Number 5. Benthic ctenophores. You might already be familiar with the ctenophores as animals called comb jellies, transparent invertebrates who usually use their beautiful, rippling cilia to swim through the water. Some species, however, don't have the cilia and don't swim at all. They slowly crawl around on the seafloor, mouth down. Branching into two large horns, they tend to resemble a cross between a slug and a pair of bunny ears, each horn able to extend a long, silky feeding tentacle into the water. Other, smaller species are transparent and amazingly camouflaged, while still others spend their entire lives clinging to the bodies of starfish. Number 4. Hooded nudibranchs. The hooded or lion nudibranchs of the order Melibe are like the Venus flytraps of the sea slug world, their huge mouths flaring into nets lined with tooth-like sticky tentacles. Clinging to seaweed, their transparent bodies are almost invisible to the tiny fish and shrimp who may blunder into the gaping trap. Strangely, these slugs are also said to smell like flowers when pulled from the water. Number 3. Helmet jellyfish. Instead of trailing long, thread-like stinging tentacles behind its swimming bell, the helmet jellyfish, Periphylla, has thicker, stiffer tentacles it holds out in front of it as it swims. These capture small fish and swing them back into its digestive cavity. Avoiding light, they usually lurk as deep as 1,000 meters below the sea surface, but massive numbers of them may come to the surface at night and have even become invasive pests off some coasts. As for their dark red to purple coloration, this is believed to keep the jellyfish invisible to most predators even after swallowing bioluminescent prey. Number 2. Xyloplax. The last thing you would expect a starfish to live off of are trees, but that's what's going on with Xyloplax. Also called sea daisies, Xyloplax are tiny, saucer-shaped starfish cousins ringed with feathery spines very much resembling cartoon flower petals. They are found thousands of feet down in the black abyssal reaches of the sea. It's an especially strange home for an animal that feeds exclusively on wood, like a termite. However, we should never be surprised that enormous amounts of wood from twigs snapped off in storms to entire dead trees make their way into the ocean every day, and a great deal of it sinks to the abyss. Number 1. Pterotrachea. What resembles a transparent, beady-eyed sausage with a trunk on its head. It's another bizarre species of gastropod, sometimes called a sea elephant, a swimming snail with a tiny, reduced internal shell. Unlike most snails, Pterotrachea is a highly maneuverable and visual predator. Its advanced telescope-like eyeballs allow it to spot even the tiniest prey in the surrounding water, which it slurps up with that tubular trunk. If it looks upside down, that's because it is. Sea elephants swim around on their backs, likely allowing them to surprise their prey from below.